Alright, today we're going to work on this little Traverse I got. Bought it from the neighbor. When I bought it, it was complete. It did have a bumper, but I've since sold it. I'm going to part this out, but we're going to do an experiment first. Right now it's got a little bit of a motor knock. It's real little. The neighbor told me that their son jumped it in the mountains, and they claimed he put a hole in the oil pan, but I poured some old oil in it. I didn't see a hole. But this is what she sounds like, just so we can verify if ours did anything. Let's turn this off. So it's fired up. So yeah, it's got a knock. It kind of lessens up when it warms up a little bit. I let it run a little bit the other day, but I'm gonna turn that off, and we're gonna do a test. I bought the thickest oil I could find, and I bought some of this fancy oil stabilizer. We're gonna see if we can make the knock go away. And you know, this is not a permanent fix or anything of the sort, but I'm just curious how it's gonna affect it. Because I plan on parting this out. I'm gonna pull those cats off. I already sold the front bumper, but I'm pretty sure there's another cat on the back. Oh well, let's change the oil. There we go, some old oil coming out. And then we're gonna put this in. It calls for 5.2 quarts. So I don't know how many, this is 1 quart. So maybe we'll do 4 of this, put the whole bottle of this in, get her super thick, and see what happens. First things first, a quart of Lucas. Look at it. Just look at it. Now we're gonna add 4 quarts of America's best O'Reilly motor oil. This is literally the thickest oil I've ever put in a vehicle in all my years. Drink up, girl. Oh, I spilled. Doesn't seem that thick, but I'll do what it says. 4 quarts of this. We'll fire up. Okay, all buttoned up with a nice oil change. Let's go see how bad she still knocks, because I have my doubts, but I've always wanted to do this little test. And it might take until it's warm to maybe the knock will go away, but we'll see. Alright, oil pressure is built up. Currently knocking still. Let's let it warm up for a few minutes, and then let's see if it goes down at all. I think it just went down because the idle went down. I mean, what better way to warm up the engine, right? She's still knocking on heaven's door, that's for sure. But, I mean, it moves. Transmission seems alright. Hopefully it doesn't die on me. I've never driven this before. That's all I need right now is to... It stopped. Like, all together. I don't hear it at all anymore. I'm sure it'll come back as soon as I rev it up, but just waiting for some cars so I can turn around. That's interesting. Maybe it finally picked up some Lucas, I don't know. Alright, last car, and we'll turn this around, see if it's still there. As predicted, it kind of came back. It also kind of goes away. Just kidding, it doesn't. Oh man, that's awful. Tick, 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 tick. I don't know how well that picks up, but let's just say if you plan to use Lucas to save your engine after it starts knocking, probably ain't gonna happen. Not sure if you can hear it, but it's weird. I just didn't see. They claimed they jumped it and put a hole in the oil pan. There's definitely no oil. Wow. No oil. Wow. No hole in the oil pan. So I'm not sure how that story went down. But it failed. Myth busted, whatever you want to call it. Oil stabilizer and thick oil will not stop your engine from knocking. That'll be it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Learned something new like I did. And I'm gonna finish parting this girl out. Make me some money. Catch you on the next one.